Big national news, which is just funny and I think worth laughing at for a moment, is the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago. At this point, I haven't been online. I was in a meeting before this, which I was late, so I haven't checked to see if they have released the search warrant or any of the documents yet. But Trump is asking him to release it. Merrick Garland had a press conference I watched the 3 minutes of yesterday that he's going to try to release it. But the rumor is that Trump took nuclear information. So it's like, on one hand, I was like ready to be like, yeah, maybe they overplayed it if it was just like, he took some documents that really aren't that important. But like, of course, he literally like probably took nukes. So that's terrifying and also kind of hilarious. Yeah, it's just been a weird week. I mean, the people on the right, I think Langford had a statement, Bice had a statement, basically being like, we should all be so concerned that the government is attacking their political opponents. But of course, it's Donald Trump who does lots of shady, illegal shit. And then also, he might have taken nukes. So that's bad. Thoughts?
My
Takes?
favorite thing that's come out of this so far is apparently Trump released a statement that said, President Barack Hussein Obama kept 33 million pages of documents, much of them classified. How many of them pertain to nuclear? Word is, lots. First of all, no, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Obama isn't under federal investigation for planning an insurrection and carrying it out. It's...
So I just think the funniest part about this whole situation is that, one, all these crazy ass white supremacists talk about the government is attacking their political opponents. Like, do y'all not realize Trump appointed the FBI who just raided his home?
We should definitely arrest that guy.
Wait, not only did Trump appoint him, he hired 2 other FBI directors until he got to the one that actually raided his home.
Yeah.
And I just want to also point out the fact that we all know I'm not the biggest fan of like Joe Biden because fuck Joe Biden. But I think that it was so like the political prowess it shows that he did not replace this FBI director. Yeah. So it was literally Trump's guy. It's beautiful.
Big brain.
Like chef's kiss in this.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with the comment in chat. Like, don't call it a raid because it wasn't a raid. But like, I don't know. I think it's funny to call it a raid. I mean, because the deal is they're going to lie about this no matter what. I mean, like, if you watch the coverage the day of, it was all like Hunter Biden and Hillary Clinton's emails and all this stuff. And it's like, look, one, I don't give a crap about Hunter Biden. Like, he's just a, fail son, cokehead. Like, like man's got problems, slept with his dead brother's sister. I mean, like the dude's done it all. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, who cares? But Hillary Clinton, like, was one of the most unpopular presidential candidates in U.S. history. Lost the race that she definitely should have won. Trump had 4 years and multiple FBI directors and the entire apparatus to go after her and literally couldn't get it done. And in 2 years, Joe Biden has the FBI in Mar-a-Lago. Like, I just, you can't run on lock her up, fail to do anything in the 4 years you had absolute power. And of course, they did investigate her emails and realized that, like, she basically had no classified information. And the 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 emails she did have that might be on the verge, like, weren't that big a deal. So anyway,
yeah, I heard that she was sending like risotto recipes through like a secured server, and it's just like a waste of fucking energy. Like, just send it through your Gmail, sis. You'll be fine.
Wait. Yeah. So another thing that just sparked that made me think that this is so much more hilarious is the fact that, do y'all remember all the things Trump said about people who plead the fifth?
Yeah.
And now he just pled the fifth in, what was it, the New York case or one of his cases? He's pleading the fucking fifth. But he's been talking about for all these years, people who plead the fifth are criminals and they're liars. Like, hot fucking mess.
I mean, developers are some of the most, like, kind of noxious people in many communities because they're, like, deeply connected to the system. They play all sides. They make a ton of money off it. I mean, this guy was a developer in New York City. Like, and as Trump said, he's played politics for years. I mean, it's just, I don't know. The level of corruption that he is probably party to is just stratospheric. And, like, arguably the Clintons kind of are too. And anyway, he just never could seal the deal. And now he's, you know, possibly took nuclear information. I mean, it's just wild. I don't know how anybody, I mean, even like Liz Cheney's going to take the L in Wyoming because they've had enough of him. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
It's funny that he's all like, they came into my home, they came into my space and made me uncomfortable. It's like all your people went into the Capitol and made the whole country unsafe for everybody. But God forbid your little Florida compound gets actually investigated.
But even more so on top of that, like, y'all the blue motherfuckers. How many black and brown people get fucking our houses raided for selling dime sacks on a daily basis, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here talking about you felt uncomfortable.
Breonna Taylor.
I bet Breonna Taylor felt real fucking uncomfortable. Like, she doesn't feel anything now. You dumb. Anyway.
And now it feels like the whole back the blue, like those people are sort of like gravitating away from the FBI because they actually investigate the bullshit that they do, these crazy things. And so it's weird, but I feel like we've gotten to the point in time where the FBI does not, you know, qualify for Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah, I mean, well,
separated by them.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, Blue Lives Matter as long as the Blue Lives are doing what they want politically. Like, as soon as they're not, I mean, it was like, I mean, the Capitol, right? I mean, they freaking killed Capitol police officers, like, and called them all traitors and stuff. I mean, it's just, yeah, there's just nothing consistent going on there.
Have y'all ever thought about the active cognitive dissonance of the people who, like, fly the Don't Tread on Me and the Blue Lives Matter flag at the same time?
Yeah.
Like, y'all are just stupid, right?
Yeah.
Like, just pretty fucking stupid. And then they're even more stupid if... So did no one realize that... Okay, I'm just not going to go into that. But, like, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are definitely the back the blue duo.
Yeah, right. I mean, like...
y'all should have voted for them.
Kamala's a cop, and Joe Biden, you know, crime bill. But... Where this, though, that does start to get scary is like kind of just the unhinged reaction. So, like, Vice News had an article, far-right extremists are violently threatening the Trump search warrant judge, and they're going hard at him. Like, they went and immediately found all his Facebook photos. Brian Kilmeade on Fox News last night put up momentarily on the screen to, you know, he was standing in for Tucker, so potentially 4 million people watching this, a Photoshop video of the judge, you know, with a bad Facebook photo, but with Jeffrey Epstein's partner in crime, the foot rubbing photo with him Photoshopped in, the judge Photoshopped in. I mean, this is like the worst political hit piece like you would expect to see on a mailer, and Fox News put it on the screen. Like, it's just crazy stuff. So they're trying to, like, attach him to Epstein because the judge was briefly a defense attorney for some people, maybe caught up in that. Anyway, it's really wild stuff. The judge that signed the search warrant. So anyway, terrifying stuff if you're involved in this. And of course, like, what this has the impact of doing is getting people to, like, not speak out against their craziness.
But those are the guys who are like, don't dox the police up.
Yeah. We'll pass laws saying you can't film a police officer in a public street, but then if a judge signs a search warrant following the rule of law, we will immediately find pictures of him holding, like, an alcoholic beverage and then Photoshop him in with Ghislaine Maxwell. So anyway, that's what the right's been up to this week. Thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.